Recording. There we go. The lioness.
Yes, fireman.
Well, it's just you and I.
So talk to me, baby.
You and I and life, baby. Girl, you always on my mind. I've got so much things to say, girl. From time I met you, got to know you. I knew you were the one for me. My father knows beautiful girl in the world. Hey girl, I really need you close to me. Cause you baby, rock and come in. You dip on the scene. You give me what I want, and you give me what I need. It's so good. Yes, you know it's so good. Yeah. Now when some of them are try to stop you and I, they can't get away. They just can't deny it's all good. And you know it's all good. Girl, you and I, because we don't reach already now one in paradise. Just you and I, we are glad to the hills and the valley and you right there by my side. Girl, you and I, them up that them away, them a worry cause them can't realize. I never tried and tried, but they can't stop you and I. Lioness,
You boy, I never knew we would be together. I never thought I'd feel this way. I feel this way. You're just like the sun that dries up all the rainbow. You dry my tears away. Yeah. There's no ifs on the buts on no baby. Everything's gonna be alright. All my friends said I'm acting crazy. I'm crazy out of my mind. Feel good finding someone who's not gonna waste my time. And it couldn't be better. I love you forever. It's all good. Just you and I. You know, see, we done reach already. Bad vibes, we not mix up either. We are gradually teach our life and still we come out like winners. Yeah. Them a black, them a wait, them a worry, cause them can't be alive. Them a try and a try, but they can't stop you and I. Hey, hey, give me the thick fire and that can hold me.
the lioness, and you got the other day.
More love, more strength, more fire, me have been deep in me heart. Yeah. Your love feels like my weakness.
I like this, and you got the keys to them.
Your love from season to season.
Say what you want, give me the dance, nothing can first. Give me your dance, give me the dance, love it. One time, when I'm a real bad girl, them pop up and link me. Say she want,
Check, 1, 2.
yeah, she feel kinky.
Share the live, share the live.
Start convincing. She said me that mama we on the message, say she message me. She said she don't sleep on nowhere. She don't sleep on nowhere. Say she ever need me over there. Say she ever need me over there. Lord, go around see her chandelier. See her chandelier. Community no care what a girl can do. When I say pop up, you give us man famous. That even you making me man famous. Me know you love me, but you know you're too jealous. And you just a link me, just to make your man jealous. Me tell you get the shit because she say she for. She now we ain't no time. Me tell me something dirty, she whisper. She now we ain't no. She say she don't sleep on no one. She don't sleep on no one. Say she ever need me over there. Chandelier. can't. Say you want your man, so baby plan if you cancel. Nothing can't first, you can. So you be your done, so you make me put your cancel. I make it feel personal. So yeah, it's good and that's gospel. One move that is not you. You give me something to come back to. She said she don't sleep on nowhere. She don't sleep on nowhere. Said she don't need me over there. Yeah, need me over there. Go and see her chandelier. See her chandelier. Come in, take it with you. What I got you. Fuck them still. Oh, nothing can fix God. You be your dad, so you make me touch your counsel. I make you feel personal. You're so good and that's gospel. When I move, that is not you. You're a big woman who would have kidnapped you. She said she don't sleep on nowhere. Said she doesn't need me over there.
Check, 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 1, 2.
Community can we care, but I can't cure. Every plan of your cancel, nothing can first you, girl. You be your dance, so you make me touch your dance, so I make it feel.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the hottest talk show on the net. This is the JMO Talk Show with your host, Russ Sills, alongside my virtual guest tonight, Miss Elise Rose, Pump Talk Live radio personality. We in the building tonight. It's going to be crazy. We're going to be talking about situationship tonight. Yes. But before we get started, shout out to everybody on Facebook Live. Make sure y'all share the live. It's going to be crazy. Make sure you share the live. Situationship from a male and female perspective. That's tonight's topic, man. So we're going to be giving it to you, just giving it to you 100. You know what I'm saying? So before we get started, I'm just letting y'all know this is the disclaimer. This is the disclaimer. We are just radio personalities. We're not PhDs. We're not doctors. We're just giving it to y'all out from our opinion. All right. So I don't want nobody saying, "Man, what are you talking about?" You know what I'm saying? This is an opinionated show. Just my opinion. Just Elise Rose's opinion. So we're gonna just, if you want to chime into the conversation, make sure you post your comments on the Facebook Live. We're going to be reading it throughout the night. All right. Shout out to everybody on Facebook Live. Kasim, the governor, thank you for tuning in. Captain Ren, happy anniversary to you, man, my brother. Thank you for tuning in. Juan Louis, all the way from St. Thomas, thank you for tuning in. Jesse O, JO Entertainment. Selena, thank you for tuning in. Jenna Previs, my classmate, thank you for tuning in. Patrice Canton, thank you for tuning in. Stacy Rose. Dwayne Otley, thank you for tuning in. Hey, Delia Boney, all the way from ATL, thank you for tuning in. Kurt Gums, all the way from California, thank you for tuning in. Noreen, Jasmine Vaughn, thank you for tuning in. Hey, Ifat Walker, thank you for tuning in. Rochelle Reiner, thank you for tuning in, man. Louise Brown, thank you for tuning in. All right, before we get started, I just want to give a couple plugs. Don't forget, tomorrow, Elise Rose and Miss Emily Beauty Essentials, they're going to be doing that thing tomorrow. A pre-Valentine's Day popped-up shop here in Atlanta from 2 to 6 p.m. I'm going to let Elise talk a little bit about that later on. Also, don't forget, tomorrow in St. Thomas, USVI, we have a free HIV and COVID testing. All right, let me say this again. Free HIV and COVID testing. I don't know if they're giving the vaccine out. So don't quote me on that. But it's going on tomorrow in Savannah. Romeo Malone Community Center. That's from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So shout out to Community Action Now, Ifat, Kai, Fred, and the crew doing that thing, man. And last but not least, of course, my good friend Jay Weaver, Nessa Cycles, they in the building. Don't forget, we spinning. We're not stopping. We're not quitting. We're gonna keep pedaling here in Conyers, Georgia. Nessa Cycles spin class at 1227 Green Street, Southeast Conyers. For more information, check them out at 470-242-4794. That's 242-4794. They have classes, spin classes on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 4 a.m. and 7:30 a.m. Again, that's Nessa Cycles. Don't stop, don't quit, keep pedaling. All right, tonight, yes, we here again. Miss Elise Rose. Good evening, Elise. How you doing?
Okay. Hi, good night,
Ah,
everybody. How are you all doing?
what's going on? What's going on, Elise?
Very good. I just here one day at a time,
Well,
taking
first of
care of
all,
the health.
let me just say you look lovely tonight. You rocking the
Thank
maroon. I'm saying, yeah,
you.
I love that. I love that. Happy
Safely out here
Valentine,
this
pre
weekend,
Valentine's to you.
drinking.
So what's going on, man? Happening? The last time we was on the show, you on the show, the JMO talk show, what 2 years ago?
Yes. It was just before everything took off with Beauty is the Beast. I did the talk show with you, and like I think like a few weeks later, the photo shoot came out. Everything was out there, and it was like, yo, and it been
Yeah,
going ever since. Like I loving it, loving the energy, the positivity from the community and outsiders. Everything. It has just been a blessing from then till now, and I could only imagine what the future has hold, for this entire journey. But I'm with it. I'm ready. I'm all for it. And look, it bring us back here again. So it's like
yeah,
an anniversary type thing.
yeah, man. But before we get started, let me just give you some little info. Okay, every year, myself and some other people we come up with we try to honor people from social media, Facebook basically is a platform for Virgin Islanders. We voice our opinion, we promote our stuff, we do everything on Facebook. And we came up with a Facebook Person of the Year. And of course, last year with the pandemic and the whole 9 yard, a whole lot of stuff was going on. Whole lot of stuff. I ain't gonna, don't get me wrong. But this is something that I normally do annually. Okay, I always
Okay.
honor somebody every year for just for what they have done in the community, what they've been doing on social media, getting just grinding. What I'm saying, getting the hustle on, and just being positive. I
Correct.
know last year so much stuff was going on with myself and other people. They was trying to make sure keeping themselves safe with this pandemic. However, we didn't do the person of the year last year because we didn't really meet. But of course, we talk about it, and of course, I said when I get you on the show again, I'm gonna let you know. You actually was my person of the year last year. You know what I'm saying? So I know I didn't do the whole that I normally do the first of the year. The first of the year we make an
Mhm.
announcement and so forth. But you were my choice of the person of the year last year. You know what I'm saying? So Elise, like I tell you, you're like a natural man. I'm proud of you, what you're doing. You're making big moves, man, and I'm really happy for you, man. Continue grinding, continue doing what you're doing. Like we were saying earlier, man. The right people are paying attention. You know what I'm saying? So congratulations to you and anything you do, everything that you're doing and everything that you have accomplished within these last 2 years, man. Keep grinding and congrats again. I just wanted to let you know that from me to you. You know what I'm
Thank you. Appreciate that. See, stuff like this is let me know we're on the right path. Continue and just don't stop. Like
saying?
this is the
Yeah,
type of stuff that is the motivation that does drive this engine.
yeah,
Okay?
man. You're natural. You're natural. And it's so funny that we talk and I'm like, you sure you haven't done this here before? And you're like, nah, but you do your thing. You take a lot of notes. You pay attention and I
Ooh,
like how you really supporting the sisters out there that is also grinding, doing their things, man. Proud of you. You know what I'm saying?
yes.
So situationship. We wanted
Uh-huh.
to talk. So look, we have some questions that we want to ask each other.
Okay.
Elise have some questions she want to ask me. I'm going to give my point of view, my perspective, and of course, I have some stuff that I want to talk about. She's going to give her perspective. You know what I'm saying? So it's situationship. We don't want to call it relationship. Of course, we know this is Valentine's weekend. I got the balloons in the back, so I'm trying to spice it up, trying to mix it up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let you go ahead and start the Q&A. I know you have your cue card and stuff, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and get the floor. Have the floor. Sorry.
Okay, so good night, everybody. So, of course, you guys know that this topic for the evening is situationships, and we're going to touch several different areas when it comes to situationship, as far as things that we have our personal opinions for. So, again, the disclaimer is this is just our opinions and we think, okay? This is
Yeah,
not Dr. Phil or Martha Stewart. Now, no, this is just Ross and Elise telling it the way we see it.
our
Okay,
perspective.
check
Yeah,
this out again. So, situationship. So, like, you heard the word, of course, the key part of it is
ship,
ship. So you
shun
get
ship,
away with
shun
other
ship.
things aside, it is like relationship. The people is using situationship word when it comes to like, either stuff being done in the dark or like you and they
It's
or
complicated. It's
knowing,
complicated.
yeah,
Yeah,
like when you don't know where it is or where it going, but you have potential to go, but you
yeah.
might go do. So my definition of a situationship, again, my opinion. So it is the perfect blend of an actual relationship and just having an understanding where the two individuals are like, you know what, we could do this is okay. They don't really put a title and stuff. So
Mm.
like the situationship allows you to act like you're in a relationship, but you're never saying you're in a relationship type thing. That kind of thing. You get the best of both worlds kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So
That's
look, I'll be honest with you, Elise. So I didn't know situationship was actually a word that had a definition on Google. Something does tell me just type in situationship. So situationship on Google. Okay, now this is Google now. Google, not Russ. This is Google. Situationship refers to a romantic relationship that is and remains undefined. A situationship is that space between a committed relationship and something that is more than a friendship.
mm,
Okay, so that's Google. So
mm.
basically the same thing that you were just saying, but they just kind of nice it up. But
Like a
I mean,
definition.
yeah, situationship to me is like, look, you know the deal. You know what I'm saying? You know the deal. Don't start none. There won't be none. You know the deal. You know what time it is. You know what I mean? So
Right.
we gonna do this thing here, but hold your corner. I gonna hold my corner. If I see you out with somebody, I sure won't feel no way. Me texting you, me showing no face, nothing. We good. But when we link up, you know what I'm saying? The situationship. That's basically that's how my definition is. So if you're on Facebook Live, if you have your own definition of situationship, post it. Let me see let me hear your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of people don't like that word situationship. It's for Facebook. Facebook have a term of it's complicated. You know what I mean? It's complicated,
Or
and I see a lot of
entanglement.
people use that term, it's complicated. So
Or
basically, you're in a
entanglement.
situationship. You know what I'm saying? You're not in a relationship. Because if you were in a relationship, then you oppose, I'm in a relationship, and you oppose who you're in a relationship with. But if you can't put out who you're in a relationship with, then you're in a situationship. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I see you on Facebook. You do your thing. You entertain. You make it look like you holier than thou. But we know the deal. When you close down the Facebook laptop and thing, or you turn off your phone, you know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Situationship.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that
Yeah,
could
yeah.
get a little, you know, debated. That could create a little good, friendly argument to put it that way.
But we
But
gonna
then
be but how we gonna be an argument? We already done established that okay, we just go like Stacey Rose said that's a cuddy buddy, and Selena say your situationship, your position, you play your position. So it shouldn't be no argument or no you know you know
That's okay. That's when now the situationship the last too long. I think that's when it lasts too long and somebody starting to be like, you know
In the
what?
feelings, in the
We might
feelings.
need to, yeah, that's when feelings have become a part of the equation. It's like, you
Mm.
know what? Okay,
Mm.
6 months ago I was okay with you up and down with your baby mother or your woman or whatever, but now is a problem.
So,
We need to fix this.
would you say another a good term for situationship is booty call? You know, use my booty call and your booty call. I mean, you know the situation. You know,
Yeah, I would
would you
say that's part of it, but I wouldn't say necessarily that because the situationship still carries, privileges like a relationship. It's like you may not be February 14th, you might be February 15th, or maybe February 13th, but you ain't gonna be February 14th. So
but that's a situation. There's a situationship. But again, we try to establish what you
uh-huh,
said that you might gain your feelings. And I'm trying to say that you should not be in your feelings if you know the situationship. You understand what I'm saying? So in other words, if I see you out, example now, example, that's why Paul this is a claim. This is an example. If I see you out with your husband, Elise, and you know what I'm saying? I can't get
mhm.
upset. I can't, I go, you stay over on the one side of the room. I stay on the one side of the room. We head here, me picking up the phone and texting you, and you have to be picking up your phone, reading. Then he want to know what you doing, like who did you talking to? You know what I'm saying? We don't know what our situationship is, so no need to pick up the phone. And I'm making you a little long, far head nod. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, or pop your thumbs up. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, you gotta be a certain breed of people to deal with being in a situationship,
Oh,
because
oh,
somewhere along the line, that word called feelings does it does work it way in, because now at first everything will be good, It'll be good. You got people who could actually keep the situationship thing going, like never ending. But majority of people, because we human, the feelings will kind of start to
then you
creep
can't
in.
be in a situationship. Then no.
But at that point,
If you
at that
gonna be
point, then the
causing problem,
dynamics of stuff will change,
if
because
you
now
gonna
it's
be
like,
catching
okay,
feeling, then you should not even put yourself out there in a situationship.
there you
You
go.
either you
That's
gonna
it right there.
look
That's it
for
right
a relationship type of man, or
there.
just be single. But if you can't deal with that situationship, don't put yourself out there. I'm not saying don't do it. Don't do it, because that's how problems start. And no disrespect, that's how people to get injured, people to get hurt physically. You know what I'm saying? But
True,
you know,
true.
uh, uh,
See, but you wouldn't know you cut out for that until you try. That's like anything in life. The only true teacher in life is experience. We could say what
mhm.
we want by mouth. Everybody in the beginning will be like, yeah, man, I good with that. I ain't got to worry about being committed over here. I ain't got to worry until you see them out in the public. And
Oh,
all of a sudden, your blood boiling, your skin itching, you can't hear
you're
nothing.
ready for
You
this.
run
You're ready
from
for
a
this. No,
vision.
you're ready for this. You're ready for this.
You
You're ready
run
for this.
from a vision.
You're
You
ready
go,
for this. No, you put yourself in a relationship. You're ready for a situationship. No,
well,
because if you gonna be turning red, you brown skin and you turning red because you see me, oh my woman, you ready for this situationship. Go and find your relationship. I'm not saying. I'm not saying. And I think that's the problem too. That's why they have you hear this word drama all the time, because people they can handle a situationship, and they can't. They can't.
but
You know what I'm saying?
kind of situationship is supposed to be a temporary thing, ain't supposed to get no long term. And hear me out.
I
Hear
like
me out.
that. I like that.
Because most times when people jump in a situationship, it's because they're already in a relationship. Most of the time they're in a relationship, but you have something that's not right with the relationship. So they end up developing, an attraction to somebody else. And when the attraction turns into the situationship, it's because you fill in a gap, you fill in a void, you fill in, whatever it is you ain't getting from the relationship. What does end up happening is
Hmm.
the balance does become, at first it does be balanced, so can now you have your relationship that were all crooked, and you balance it out now with whatever you wasn't getting here. So the relationship and situationship does balance out the individual for a while. And then either one or two things gonna happen. You're either gonna realize, okay, I gotta learn to appreciate my relationship and try and work on the things, or the situationship gonna win. And then you're gonna be like, I tired of this. I need to go over. So, but
Okay.
then now the other person like hold up time up. They say what we talk about. This ain't what it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be.
You need to go back. So, and then that's when you got it. I gonna mash up your car and I gonna do this and I gonna do that and they call you down and then they start doing all the crazy people shit because now at this point it's like, oh, so this is what you want to do now. This is what we was all good and fine, and now you want to do this. I got you.
I think we in 2021 we need to start having contracts. You know what I'm saying? We have to have contracts. If you want to get in a situationship, sign this dotted line right there. Sign it. Matter of fact, read it over before you sign because once you sign, that's a contract. Something that I could say, Your Honor, your 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 Honor, she signed this paper here stating that she was okay. She was okay with it, but now, you know what I'm saying, we had to do because she broke my glass, because she said another woman in my car. Your Honor, I have it right here. This is our
Okay.
signature. You know what I'm saying? I think we need to start having those type of things in 2021 because, you know, I mean, situationships. Yeah,
Something like
situationships it could get ugly. It could get
yeah, it could get ugly. So now we say situationship, but you know, island people, we know it as the side piece. The side, this is what has come out of that. Now, do
Mhm.
you feel that a situationship does grant the title of the person being called a sighting, or is that two different things? Like, what's your take on a sighting and you being in a situationship with another individual? Like, do you see it to be two different things, or?
Good question. Good question. So you're saying that do you consider your side piece a situationship or he or she is labeled as a side thing and then over here is your situationship. That's what you're saying. Do you class
That's
the
what I'm like
same?
saying. We consider it the same thing because we using this big word called situationship, and to some people, if not most people, they're gonna be like, "Well, that sounds like a sighting. That sounds like the definition of a sighting." So now we're trying to see now if this is the same thing. Like, is this the same thing? Or
I would say the same thing.
okay,
I would say the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I would say the same thing. Same thing, same piece, buddy buddy, situationship. I think that could be in the same column as a situationship. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't, well, nowadays now people now being out there with the side piece, like they basically, they don't care. You know
no,
what I'm saying? Yeah. People now ain't hiding no more. They ain't hiding no more. They out there. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay,
I mean, situationship. Situationship. Yeah, everything is under a situationship. Because if you can't if I can't claim you on my taxes, then that's we in a situationship. I'm just saying. If I can't claim you, if I can't claim you on my taxes, or if I can't claim why you're chewing them now, we in a situationship, business.
that means a lot of
All right.
people are in situationships because
Woo,
baby,
woo.
got violent going on.
Hey, shout out to Stan, man. Stan, hey, we talking about situationship from a male and female perspective. You just joined us on the JMO Talk Show, man. Shout out to everybody on Facebook Live. Share your comments. Let us know what you think. I see Selena. They have a good conversation going. Stacey Rose and and the crew. Shout out to everybody on Facebook Live, man. All right, so we basically kind of have an idea what a situationship is, right? Okay, so the next question, what's your next question, Elise?
Okay, so following along the lines of a situationship and understanding stuff, like I think we kind of touch it already, but like what are the things that does mess up a situationship and who normally does cause the mess up with a situationship going downhill? So
Mm-hmm.
we touch based on a situationship being messed up when we put in the word feelings. And my response to that was basically when somebody catch feelings. So the bigger question is, who is normally the one to catch feelings when they in them kind of thing? So you gave an example, a scenario of going out someplace and you know home, situationships so you put on blast real quick because it's only 22 square miles.
Yeah.
So ain't no way, it's barely any place you could go that you don't run in to your
Yeah.
side piece or, you know?
Yeah.
So most times in this situation, who you feel must be the one to start catching the feeling? Who will become the quick one with a line and start catching them feelings when they see
Both parties. One prime example.
uh-huh.
Okay, let's say again, this is just my opinion. I ain't want nobody say he probably say something. Listen, maybe I could be talking about past experiences, but not this is not me right now. But anyway, both sides could be catching feeling. For example, I could be out with my woman, my main squeeze, my wifey, fiance, whatever you want to call it. We out, and I might have a situationship at the same venue, right? And that situationship might be like, okay, he out with his woman or what's not. Okay, I gonna do me. You know, typical woman, I gonna do me. So guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna make sure at that event that I see what they're doing. So of course they're gonna be all, gay guys go up in them and eat, so of course, men, we are controlling, or we are possessive. Yeah. So we might sit out there and be like, yeah, this is what going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So we try to go over there and make no scene or nothing, but I always say to ourselves like, wait till tomorrow, man. She gonna have for car for me, or if I could just go to the bathroom and send a text, man, what the F you doing, my son? You know what I'm saying? So
So it's looking like you're mad.
that's
Looking
an
more like
example
you're
of the heat and his feelings. Now, another example of she getting her feelings is okay. Of course, you probably say, hey, just to learn the situationship, no, hey, me and the wifey, we going out, we gonna be at this place. Okay. You're probably thinking, oh, you're telling the situationship so they could probably go somewhere else. But no, they want to be in their feeling, catch a feeling, so they're gonna show up. So you're like, oh God. You know what I'm saying? So even though okay, they show up. And when they show up now, they coming over to you, knowing that you here with your wife, your fiancé, girlfriend, your significant other, whatever, and they coming over to you. Hey, what going on, man? Hey, what's up? Hey, you buy me a drink or something like in that nature, that conversation, and you looking at them like, you doing? You see, yeah, my, you know what I mean? Were you coming over asking me for a drink for? You know
right.
what I mean? So that's another situation. Both sides having their in their feeling. A man he pissed out because his situationship over there having a good time, probably just go up in everybody, whatever. And the female situationship might be in her feeling, knowing that you're going to this event, she's showing up, and not only that she's showing up, she coming to you asking you for a drink, and you know what I'm saying? Some women might think now that, well, you should have sent us cash up her some money so she won't have to come over and harass you and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Some woman might say that, but come on. What are you doing there in the first place? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing there? There are plenty other venues you could have go to. You know what I'm saying? Go.
Want to see. I want to see.
See
Okay?
what?
I want to see if she get her hand hold the way you don't hold mine.
See
I
what?
want to see if she look better than me.
See
I want
what?
to I want to see if she
See
get
what?
the way I don't get hung up. I
See
want
what? You see? No, yeah. That's what I'm saying. No. Ain't too much people out there could deal with situationship. That's what I'm saying.
I
We
feel it's
growing, but we ain't ready for this situationship.
this
We
is
ain't ready.
why
We ain't ready at
it's
all.
supposed to be a short-term thing. That's that's why it's supposed to be just a little 2 month thing. You're mad over here. You just want a little how Stella get her groove back moment or something just to get your mind
That's
off
where
of
we
it.
need contracts. 90-day contracts. 90-day
So what you
contracts.
say?
90
2022
day,
contract in?
90-day contracts. 90 days. After 90 days, then we're going to evaluate if we're going to extend the contract. If not,
Well, it's a
you know what I'm
probation.
saying? Yeah, we ain't
That's
extending the
our
contract.
probation cost.
You free agent. You free agent. Go about your business. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. So you just say time to cut out. When the guys them start acting up, time to cut them off, my son. I ain't
Okay.
blame you. I
You
ain't
gotta do
blame
the
you. Cut them
whopper.
off.
You gotta do the whopper on them one time.
Cut them off, eh?
Oh.
You know,
Okay?
we men.
Oh.
Hey, we Caribbean men don't like to get cut off, you know. Cut
Le-
off what?
le-
Cut off
Okay?
what? Who cut what? You crazy. You know why showing up at your house? I gonna show up at your house at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Listen, I never forget. And this is no name calling, no nothing. This was far, long time ago situation. But it wasn't me personally. It was somebody I was acquainted with back in the day. And a man like this, I experienced this because of her. Partner were in the bush and come out all the time and found the person. And the person ain't know like he nearby watching on them thing and just like, what are you? What are you doing? And it was like, what? This so annoying. Whatever.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, action, Jackson jump out the bush, kind of 360 roll on the ground, cell phone to the air. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh,
I ain't cut out for this type of lifestyle.
what? That's how you gonna get them doing action Jackson Elise, flipping
Listen,
and
but let me
rolling
tell you,
and
my name for everybody's matey. So when you hear me say matey,
yeah.
call no name, get no blame. I had some
Uh-huh.
girls since back in the day that was what thing. When we talking is everybody's matey. So ain't
Matey.
nobody say no name get called. So when I see matey come from behind the bush and start doing, oh, so this is how you is, I was like,
Oh, that's some
yeah,
creepy
we
stuff right there.
ain't
Yeah.
about this life. We
Yeah,
not
that's
about
some
this
creepy
life
stuff.
at all.
You coming out of the bush with your cell
Oh,
phone in your
the
hand.
bush, Rambo
Nah,
style,
nah, nah,
military.
nah.
All he was missing was the
Nah, partner.
camouflage. All he
Nah,
was missing was the
partner. Nah,
camouflage.
partner. Nah, partner. You coming out of the bush. You coming
Out
out of the
the
bush.
bush.
Hey, let me actually, did he have fatigues? He had fatigues?
That's all he was missing. That's all he was missing. I would have swear we were making a move and I've been like, wait, which camera to look at? Tell me which camera to look at. This was real life event. All partner were missing a camouflage.
Ali just did it to Ali fatigue, Miss Ali Army
Okay?
Fet outfit and thing.
Oh
Oh
my
man.
goodness. I was like, oh damn, why you got packing sis? Cause if you
Oh
got a
man.
man doing this, why you got packing? Now you got a man doing this.
Okay, I go switch up. I go ask you a question now. I go switch it up.
Mhm.
Do
Uh-huh.
you think that people do you believe that or do you think that situationships could be potential relationships, meaning like marriage material? Like, do you think that you have to go through a situationship in order for you to get something content or something solid, and then maybe a potential to be marriage material? Or do you think that situationship meaning that look, I can't see myself marrying she, or I can't see me having a serious relationship with he. So what do you think? You
Okay.
think it could happen or nah? Eh, no.
I glad you asked me this. Let me tell you what. This first answer is just a general answer because
Disclaimer.
this ain't from my person. This is just a general answer. I do think that some situationships can turn into long-term relationships, especially if it's two individuals that have been looking or feeling for something and they find it within somebody else.
But it's
And
just sex.
just
It's
like
just sex.
well, remember now we talk about feelings getting involved in us. So let's just say for the two people that in the situationship, they decide, you're ready to cancel off our external ends and we want to become a union together. Now,
Mm.
here is my answer. For me, that's a hell no. Why? Because Remember now when you meet me with your people them. If now you trying to come to me and say, you know what, I realize like I care about you and I really want to think. Nah, because if I decide to take her space, that means my space empty now.
Meaning that he could cut you off anytime and move on to somebody else.
That means my spot vacant and the application is over there waiting for it to be filled. There is potential for my spot to be filled. So for me to say situationship going to turn into a relationship, that is a negative for me.
So it cannot happen. So it cannot happen into, you cannot turn a situationship into a permanent relationship. That's a no.
Not for me, maybe for somebody else. But the way my brain does operate, my spot now vacant. That application is now open to accept applicants. No.
Okay, here's the thing. I think that's where we don't go wrong in relationship nowadays. We don't put sex before everything. Like before we get to really know this individual, we base relationship based on sex. And I know a lot of people gonna say that's not true, or so I better than that, or I grown, or whatever. Let's keep it 100. Some man don't get pussy whipped, excuse my language. Some man don't get pussy whipped, and when they get pussy whipped, they don't feel like, okay, she's mine. You know what I'm saying? She's mine. She's mine. I gonna give her whatever she want. I give her, right? And whenever I want, she gonna give me, right? We pointing at it first, but not knowing that, okay, do I really have like feelings for this person? I have sexual feelings for this person, but do I really have feelings for this person? And I think that's why we need to start evaluating and get serious with it, be honest with ourselves. Stop putting sex in front of everything. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you. A situationship to a potential permanent relationship, nah, ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work because remember, I don't have that mindset that, okay, scrape and bust off, scrape and bust off. Now you're telling me scrape and stay, scrape and stay and hop down and love down. That ain't gonna work. That feeling, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had that love for you. You know what I'm saying? I just had that love for the sex. I love the sex. So having a permanent relationship from a situationship, I ain't think it gonna work. Some people might say, for the child, we married for 20 years and yes, it was a situationship and we end up getting married. Kudos to you. I ain't saying that it cannot happen, but from our perspective, I don't think it gonna work. Not for me. Not for me. Not for me. Not for me.
All I saying is my space open. You gonna go move me up like when you're playing trouble and you're gonna move all the 4 pieces up and you got no. Cause now you take me out the spot I was, put me up there and now my spot empty. No, we ain't about that life at all.
You about that life.
To add a little bit to what you just said too, with some situations where like, okay, sex for some people, and this I can speak on personally. The situation wasn't a situationship, it was just getting to meet the person and stuff. I feel a, from a woman's standpoint, I don't always feel that her attraction to a man does be physical, more so for a man, because a man, for he to talk to a woman, it have to be something that catch his eye to draw a woman. And again, no, I'm gonna single myself out. For me, it don't have to have nothing to do with your look. Maybe you might have started a conversation where it's like, okay, he could talk about this, he could carry a conversation, and I wouldn't even look at what you look like, you know. But a man, she has to have something physically on her that draws his attention first. And most times, it is something that is going to make the elevator come from the basement and hit the top floor. Whatever it is, and this is why I feel for a man, the connection does normally be a sexual thing first. For a man, she gotta have something we're gonna catch It may not be all of you guys, okay? So those of you it don't pertain to, it's
Don't get
not
your
about you.
feelings.
I'm not
Don't get
talking
your
about
feelings.
you.
Yeah, don't get your feelings. Don't get your
I know for
feelings.
me. I know for me, it's not that. It ain't that because if I see the man looking a little too cutie, we have a problem. We have a problem. We have a problem. We have a problem.
Oh man.
Problem.
All right, so look, so my next question is this is for all the VI women. I need the VI women to listen. I need your input. I need your comments on this question I'm about to ask Elise. I saw this post on Facebook, right?
Mhm.
And the post had that I've heard from many VI women that they've never been on a real date. And I thought about it, I read it, and I listened to some of the comments, and I say, something. That's that. You're right. People think meeting up to a jam, meeting up to a boat ride, um, going to a beach jam, or that those are not dates. Those are
Right.
not dates. Those are not dates. You know what I'm saying? You meeting up at a social event, and then we hook up and what I'm saying, wine and dine with a that's not a date. A date's supposed to be where that you dress up, I dress up, I come pick you up, I probably bring some flowers to you. I give something in a little gift bag or something here. We go out, we sit down, is a one-on-one, me, you, and couples, we're doing couples night. And no. A date. And I'm saying that maybe no. I ain't saying that VI woman don't go on date, VI men don't take woman on dates now. Because I've seen, social media, people that post that they've been to this restaurant, they've been to that restaurant, this and that. So yeah, VI woman do date. But majority, I think that we get it twisted that, we meeting up someplace, or I telling you, yeah, I gonna be at this place and I come look for you and we dance or we conversate or socialize. That's not a date. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I think like we as VI man, we want woman to cook. We want a woman that know how to cook, and we come over there by her spot and she cook some food and this and that. Now, woman want to get dressed up, pan. You're spending all of this money buying shoes and clothes and bag and what I'm saying. Woman want to dress up. Woman want to dress up. They want to go out. You know what I'm saying? Some man probably, pack it in long too. They knowing that, you're paying what for a curry chicken in the original probably you're paying like close to $50, you know what I'm saying? So, they, they, they probably saying, man, I could bring a bag of oxtail, then she could cook some oxtail for me and they ain't have no place, man. I just bring over some wine and things. Nah, woman want to dress up, spend the money. It doesn't matter how much it costs. It doesn't matter if she want $100 ribeye, take her out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe now that doubt that she have of you, like I don't know if she's seeing you now, trying now, and you're making some kind of effort. Maybe she might take you seriously. You know what I'm saying? So what you think? What you think, Elise? You think that VI woman to go on dates? I mean, no, we're not talking about VI woman that live in the States. I talking about VI woman back home. You think that they'll go on dates?
Oh boy.
Hey,
It takes a
listen,
real
listen. Hey, like
special
I said,
person.
I know you think I'm deep breath, and I know. Hey, let's keep it 100. Keep it 100. Keep it
Listen,
100.
this going from 100 to 1,000 real quick. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't. We still have men that know how to do these type of things. That's the first thing.
Right.
Because now some stuff you have to learn. Some stuff, is automatic for some men. Some men are naturally charmers and they know what to do when it comes to, engaging with a female and wanting to court her and stuff like that. I just think that with the generational changes and with the way that stuff, does change over the time, things naturally change on its own. I don't think a lot of women have had the experience of enjoying a man opening the car door for them, taking them to someplace nice to eat and stuff. I think the concept goes out the door that if a woman requires that, is she's a gold digger or she wants too much and this and that. But dating is how you just get to know people, VI people, and maybe people around the world, but I'm going to speak for where I live.
Right.
VI people have put such a stigma on dating that people are even afraid to even date. It's like the first thing we just say is we talk to a dude or we talk to a girl once or twice. Yeah, my other talk with she, or yeah, my other talk to she. What I mean? When we hear somebody say to talk to somebody, automatically we have it as, oh, well, and I can't, oh, she to talk to him, man, as if like they got something going on, when in fact that's all it is. We just speak. When you date, you allow yourself to get to meet different personalities. People automatically affiliate dating with having sex and, oh, she dating 5 people, so she having sex with them. No, when you date, this is how you get to meet somebody and you get to know who they are as a person. You get to inquire and see if this is somebody that you could potentially grow an interest with, or
Right.
if you even want to continue, because sometimes dating is as far as you might get with somebody because you might find out like did a sleep with their mouth open, or like you might find out like, oh my God, he got real bad feet, or like Eddie Murphy in Boomerang, like you might find things about them that you don't like. So you won't waste your time starting a relationship, getting involved with them to be like, oh my God, how one breast to hang lower than the other one. I can't do that. I have to go. So dating allows you to get to meet people, but again, the stigma with dating is, oh, he's a hoe, or oh, he's a player, or oh, he's a this, or oh, he's a that. So you don't allow yourself to get to meet nobody. So when you get locked down with one person and you've been there for months and years and stuff, this is how situationships happen, because now you realizing you lacking something. You may not know what it is exactly, but you just know, like, you know what? This ain't it. Something ain't right. And then when you find what it is you're missing, this is how situationships start, and people just end up, you know, cheating and trying to find stuff elsewhere because it's like you just sit on the eating chicken all your life. You know how it is when a Rasta man don't eat meat and the doctor tell him if he don't get protein in his life, he's 6 feet under and he get a good taste of some chicken behind closed doors. Because I know a few of them. They get a good taste of that chicken in the system. They're like, this why been missing for so long. Now you give them a little variety of something else. So it's like, well, damn. I ain't a curry chicken taste this good. Curry tofu, okay, but curry chicken is the business. So I just think, it's just a
But
stigma with it.
let me just chime in on this here, right? I was just thinking while you were speaking, right? That when this, what I was thinking, off my head, that when women say the woman don't go on dates, I'm thinking now that they don't go on dates because if Johnny see her out with Joe at this restaurant over in the countryside, then a couple days later, she's Johnny see her with Rick in down French Town having dinner with, you know what I'm saying? The first thing Johnny now gonna go around and say, but she's a hoe. She was just with this dude, having dinner, you know what I'm saying? So woman now, very woman now, a rumor done hit, it probably gone on WhatsApp, or it probably gone viral now that she's a whole, she taking this man for a ride. He's spending his money in the country. He's spending his money French tongue, and then when you look, he's spending his money. They're taking the ferry over to St. John to dinner and so forth. So now her reputation is spoiled now because she can't want a date. No kiss involved, no sex involved. She just going on a date. She's single. You know what I'm saying? That's what single women do. They go date. So now their reputation hitting a hit now because they're considered a gold digger or a hoe, or she's screwing this dude, screwing that dude, screwing that dude, which is not true. So woman just decide that, you know what, I ain't want to go what it. I gotta be explaining myself as a grown ass woman, this and that. So I think that could be a reason why VI women do not date, because of, we in a small community, and the minute you start date, you're single, you're dating, going dinner, you're holding no hand, you're just going out. Maybe you might see that you might pull up, they might see you pull up in partner car. Of course, if he pick you up and taking you out for dinner, he gonna open up the door. But people now first thing will say, yeah, she might be screwing he. Oh, I see she done the other day, you know what I'm saying? So they don't want to go through that headache, so guess what? They stay home. They
So
stay home and couch
that's
potato.
why it becomes a headache if you let it become a headache, because you could just don't give to fill in the blank and live your life. Do whatever
Right.
you feel is good. Because again, if whatever you choose to do relationship wise for yourself, ain't nobody else gonna be involved in that. So if you have to take time, and if it means going to dinner in country with so and so, and then going to dinner in town with so and so, but on a means of not just purposely say, I don't feel like cooking this week. I gonna call someone so he could sit me. If you are truly in it for the sake of finding a partner long term wise, or just finding somebody that you could cohabitate with and form a relationship with, there is absolutely nothing wrong with dating. Now, when I saw the same question you're talking about, I took it in reference to that they don't go on dates, or they don't get asked to go on dates. And I drew the conclusion that there's a lot of men that don't know how to court. They don't know how to take a lady out and let her enjoy the night without. So, what you saying
I
afterwards, or
want,
why
I
the
want
and they
some.
not
I
getting
want some.
right? They don't know how to do it. So therefore, if a person, I'm not gonna say a woman, I'm gonna say a person to make it either man or woman, if you are repetitively experiencing something with different people over and over, and it seems to be a habitual pattern, then at some point you're gonna say, well, I guess this is how it is. I guess this is why a lot of women, when a man want to do things for them, when they do meet Mr. Right, they end up not being with them. You know why? Because it'll pass them for what is so habitually accustomed to. Because a lot of us have met our Mr. Rights and our Mrs. Rights, but because of the things that we were so trained to be used to, they end up walking right out of our life. And we saying, oh, I still waiting, I patiently waiting. Well, you're gonna be there waiting because they were done there and you let them go. All because of how we were conditioned with stuff. Again, as time changed, generation changes, and people will change. Long ago, a man used to have to get permission from a woman father to even take her out or do anything. And then it stray away from that, where you come to the lady yourself, you be respectful, you ask to take her here and there or whatever. Now, this is listening to the words of Dexter Daps, and other people is like, what you saying? I want to mash up your inside, Mr. And they see you move yours and you just looking bam. I'm like,
Ah,
you want to do what now? You don't want
mm-mm,
construction? Use a demolisher? You want to do what to my inside? For what
mm-mm.
reason? Like, this is the
Yeah,
kind of stuff I don't listen to the stuff, and I'd be like, a man cannot come and tell me them thing, and then that shit is like a torn on to be like, ooh, he want to mash up my inside. I can't even take going to the GYN sometime, and you want to come do what?
you
So,
want to mash up, you want to tear up, boss up.
but again, time change, and a lot of the things that were once, being taught and passed down from generation to generation, it stopped. And a lot of that too also goes to
Do
not
you think?
having fathers,
I was just gonna say, do you think
right?
that
Not having
that have a
fathers in
lot
the
to do
home.
with single parent, where
Right,
like
right.
you have mothers now have to be mother and father. They have to they don't know how to. We had a conversation at work the other day,
Mhm,
and we was talking about similar situation.
mhm.
A man, and you tell me if how this sound, if it's okay, if it's true or not,
Okay.
or to a certain extent. We had a conversation at work, and we was talking about, and this came from a female now, not from me. A female said a man could teach a woman how to be a queen, but a woman cannot teach a man how to be a king. Let me say it again. At Facebook Live, I want you all to chime in on this. This from a woman now. She said a man could teach or show a woman how to be a queen. I guess she tried to say that, love up and we uplift and respect and what's not. No, I just listen. She said a man could teach, show a woman how to be a queen, but a woman cannot teach and show a man how to be a king. She was basically saying it because she's a single parent. She have three boys. Three boys. The dad them is just basically deadbeats, basically. Um, and she feel like, not she's not sounding desperate, but she feel like she would like to be in a relationship, a committed relationship with a man, so they could help her with her young sons to become kings. What do you think about that comment, especially coming from a female perspective?
Okay. She said a man can teach a woman how to be a queen.
A queen.
Okay. I don't agree with that
Hmm.
because however you feel about yourself, that have self-esteem is the way you feel about yourself. If you announce yourself as a queen, you are a queen. Nobody can tell you different. Nobody can teach you characteristic, if that makes sense. Like a man should not define or he should not be the one to help you define yourself. You are supposed to know what is required by a man and to know that when you're not getting that, that is like, you know what? It's okay. Like for me, my father, oh, my father,
Mm.
three daughters. And
Mm.
let me tell you, till this day, my father know what fragrance to put on my skin. He
Mm.
knows what fragrance to get me. He
Mm.
knows what color lipsticks does go in my skin color.
Mm.
Knows what type of jewelry does accentuate my neck and my thing. My father, till this day, know these things. So I grew up with him being that,
But
that.
that ain't the same. But that ain't like the same thing that she's saying. That ain't like the same thing.
But he don't define, he don't make me define. He just shows me what, and he shows me what a man, a real man, is going to do or should do for me if he knows my value. He teach me how to value myself. He don't teach me how to be a queen. He teaches me how to learn how to value myself. So he gives me the tools for me to know how to value myself. And he teaches me, or he taught me that I'm your father. This is how I feel about you. So if you gonna have a man that's supposed to be your right hand, your left hand, whatever, he got to be on this level. Because they got man where we cut again, the man them coming to the woman and telling them, I want to bust up your inside, I want to hot up your guts, I want to do all of that. And they got woman want making them feel like that's the right thing. So because several women keep making them feel like that's the way they're gonna continue with stuff. But if you make a man require you and you let him know what your recommendations are and how he's supposed to come to you, he won't come to you with that nonsense.
I think
So
what you
as
say,
far
what
as
I think what you say, what you just said about your father know what fragrance goes on you, and you have three that you and your two siblings, right?
the two
Your
sisters,
father basically instilled that in you. I think she was trying to say that a man know how to protect his queen. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess she was trying to say that a man know how to protect his queen or what's not. But she was saying that I can't teach this man how to be a man. If, for example, like,
And I don't agree with that. I don't agree with it partially. And not to, the reason for that is because, again, as a woman, you know what you want from a man. So if you are a mother
but
raising
where
up
did you
your
get it
child
from? You
without
say
a father,
a woman should know what she wants from a mom. Where did that woman get that from? Did she get it from a
it
mother
don't
or
have
she
to
get
be
it from a father?
it don't have to be from a father. You as a person know what you want. For example, nobody don't have to tell you that somebody cheating and you gonna hurt. We have our parents that said, wait till you reach the man that gonna this or wait till that. And again, you still need a man because you still allow an idiot to come in your life and hurt you. People could always tell you the experiences, but only real teacher in life is experience. The only way you will ever know or learn anything is not by what a person say to you, or is from your experiences. Everybody have their own and they're going to tell you theirs. So when you have a woman that is raising boy children, you are supposed to instill in them, as your mother, this is how I want to be treated. And the way you treat me is the way you're supposed to treat a woman. So I don't 100% agree with a woman not being able to raise a man. Yes, there are certain other things that you can, or that maybe you can't instill in them or whatever, which I don't believe in the word can't. And I guess that's because that's how I think. A woman could teach a child how to pee. You don't got wood, sorry, or you don't have a penis. You don't
Mm.
have that, but you could still teach him how to use the toilet properly though. You don't need a man to do that. You don't need a man to teach a boy how to do that. You as a woman could do that because guess what? You don't want to sit down on the wet toilet seat 3 o'clock in the morning because he didn't know to pull up the thing. He don't need a man to teach him that.
Something, you know, I that was one of the things that when I started 340 Men, right? It was basically it was a nonprofit to help teenage men, young men, groom them to be men.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the courses that I had in the whole process, etiquette. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, like you said, we got a lot of kids, especially boys, don't know they out there, they having unprotected sex. But when you speak to them, they don't know nothing. They don't know nothing how to speak. They don't know a woman, like what attracts a woman to a man. They don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? And when you really talk to them, a lot of them are in broken homes, single moms. So I think I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying,
Mm-hmm.
Elise, and what you're saying makes a lot of sense. But I think I'm trying to feel where she was coming from. I guess she's saying that she don't have no help from the kids them dad. And things like etiquette and what I'm saying etiquette or what a man supposed to how to treat a woman, she might treat them. She might teach them her way, but that might not be the way she rather a man teaching a young man how to do it. So when she make that comment that a man could teach and show a woman how to be a queen, but a woman cannot teach and show a boy to be a king or a man to be a king. I don't think that she was saying that she's not fit for the job or anything. I just think that she just feel like
So
a
here's my
house
point.
supposed to be balanced. A house supposed to be balanced with a man. You know what I'm saying? I guess she's tired of
But
like.
again, hold up, I will stop you there too. And we're going
Mhm.
back to our grandparents. A lot of our grandparents been married for 40, 50, 60, 30 odd years. And we have aunts and uncles that we didn't know were aunt and uncle and never explained why, and it wasn't from grandma. A lot of men were not in the household raising children and teaching them anything. It was always the mothers because the fathers felt it was their duty to go and make money, bring home, and once he's supporting the house, it was okay for Agnes down the road to be my girlfriend too and make children with Agnes and now you have other children in the house.
But
So
that wasn't right though. Even though that was the norm, but that wasn't right. That wasn't right.
Right. So a lot of the male figures were not in the home to teach their boy children them thing, except to, oh, a man don't cry, man don't this, man don't that. That's not that. And then gets where the hardship to come in because they don't have emotion. They don't know how to be a certain way. Now I will say this too. When it comes to you talking about a man teaching thing, if a man himself ain't never been taught something, how you expect him to teach too? And this is something that has been generationally broken way before us. So again, you still have to be mindful of who you want to instill certain things in your children. Because if she have these children by men that clearly ain't shit because they're not there, she looking for a replacement father that gonna just fall in and say, okay, I want him to be. Because you make children with a man that can't teach them because he himself ain't a man. So who you really want to be responsible for raising men? I don't think it has to have a gender behind who supposed to raise a girl child, a boy child, because my father raised 5 of us by himself, 3 girls and 2 boys. He never bring a woman in the house. Sometimes his methods were a little like, Daddy, I don't think that's how you say that. But it was received, and it was received well. So that's why I don't agree 100% with that. I don't think the gender role should be played in how a child is raised, regardless of whether you feel a male should have more of an impact. Because if that man didn't have that, because a lot of these generational things with I didn't get raised by my father ain't just the generation now. It's 2 and 3 and 4 generation behind. So it's years that it's being like this. So it's nothing new. These things been broken. Why you in jail going to teach your child on the phone? Make sure you take care of your mother and don't give her no problem and don't end up in here.
You're right, but you know what? I told her when we had a conversation. I told my coworker, I said, you know, I want a young lady teach me how to kiss him. I didn't know how to kiss. I did, and this we talking about middle school. You know what I'm saying? Junior high. That was the first time I ever kissed. I didn't even know how to kiss. You know what I'm saying? A female teacher. So I told her that when she said that, I said I kind of disagree, but when she was making her point, I said I understand where you're coming from. I guess she looked at a family supposed to be balanced, but I told her that a woman could teach. I told her a woman could teach a man how to be a king. I said this is like you said, this is how it was back in the days.
And it's still like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
A lot of times, look at how many young men that make it in the NFL, the NBA, or whatever, just make it out there. The first thing they're gonna say, I want to thank. When they say they want to thank God, the second person they say, I want to thank my mom. My, you know what I'm saying? They always picking up the mom first. You know what I'm saying? So I told her, I said, I didn't disagree with what she said, but I tell her that, you know, yeah, a house should be balanced with a man and a woman instead of a father and a mother. But a woman, a single mother could teach a man how to be a king. They can.
It doesn't, and that's the thing. It shouldn't be defined by a gender, or because people have this thing like the sexes have an inferiority and superiority type thing, and that should have been wiped out a long time ago. Because whatever you got in you, that's it. It don't matter, because again, now you might be in a household with a parent. You might have a parent, mother and father. Your father is a drunk, he's an alcoholic, he's an abuser, or vice versa. Because there are men that I know have raised children without the moms, and they do a damn hell of a good job without the mom.
But it's not too much out there, but they do have them out there.
And this is why it's like, I don't think that it takes a specific parent, whether it be man, woman, father, whatever, to do a certain role. Again, in life, our jobs as parents is to do a few things: provide for our children, instill morals in them, and give them the necessary tools that they will need when they hit adulthood to run life themselves. That don't mean they're gonna follow everything you do, and that don't mean they're gonna make you the proudest parent or whatever. But you did your part. That
Mm,
is what you are supposed to do, and that's it.
mm.
That's it.
Understood. Understood.
You know?
Understood.
That's it.
Valid point. Valid point, Elise. Valid point. Valid point.
I'm very
If you're just
passionate.
joining us, I know a lot of people tuning in half an hour, but if you're just joining us at the JMO Talk Show with your host, Russ Sills, alongside my virtual guest, Pump Talk Live hostess, with
With
the
the
hostess, Elise Rose in the building, man. We talking about situationships. We talking from a male and a female perspective. We just put topics out there and we just rolling with it. You know, voicing our opinion. Again, we're not PhDs, we're not doctors, we're not professionals. We're just giving it to you raw and uncut. We're just giving it to you from our perspective. All
perspective.
right. Shout out
Correct.
to everybody. You want to shout out anybody on Facebook Live, Elise?
Woo! I can't shout out everybody, but yes, I did notice Kyra was on the live. Kyra for Uniquely You, a pretty customized book that I showed you guys. Check her out, y'all. I'm looking at the names. I see Lisa. Hi, Lisa. I'm still here looking. I'm trying to give all my focus to the live because I'm so into this live. I will get back to the comments later after the live and I'll respond to you guys. I just want to say thank you to everybody who has been, donating to the nonprofit Beauty is the Beast Incorporated. Yay! You
Yeah.
guys have been making such a headway for me to do the things that I have been planning to do for so long, and I'm finally getting a way to, make way to getting these things done, to helping other people, to advocating and spreading awareness and stuff. Russ, I want to thank you again for having me on here tonight because this is just another way to merge platforms, and I do believe that 2021 is the year for cross collaborations
That's
with
what's
just
up. That's
any
what's
and
up.
everybody you could help, and
No
I guess
doubt.
I'm continue being
No,
me.
hey, like I tell you, you're my Facebook person of the year, man. I just wanted to let you know that too. Tell us what you got going on tomorrow, man. I see that you have a flyer on Facebook.
Okay. So tomorrow, I will be with the lovely Rena Richardson. She is the face CEO and the founder of Color Me Beautiful with a K by Rena. She has a cosmetic line. Of course, she has her own business. And two of her first eyeshadow palettes were made in honor of myself for my condition. So when you make a purchase of these items, she donates profit to the portions of it to the nonprofit. Now, tomorrow we're going to be in Conyers at Miss Ebony's.
Hey,
There's a restaurant called Reminisce Restaurant in the same plaza where Miss Ebony's is located in Conyers.
I
And
think it's 1910 Highway 20 in
yes,
Conyers. 1920, 1910, I'm sorry.
yes,
1910 Highway 20 in Conyers, Suite 190.
yes.
190.
Yes, so tomorrow we're gonna be there. There are gonna be other vendors. It's a pop-up shop location. We're gonna be there, myself and one of the newest Color Me Beautiful ambassadors, my sister
Hey,
Yvonne. So we're going to be there with Rena tomorrow. So you guys come out if you're in the Atlanta area and show support, not just to us, but the other vendors that will be there.
okay. So
Um,
it's gonna be tomorrow at 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. in
okay.
Conyers. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
so y'all come
That's
out
what's
and support. Make sure you wear your mask and walk with your sanitizer. So we still want to be able to, stay in compliance with the CDC. We don't want anybody getting sick.
that's
I
what's
know
up.
we have to hide all these beautiful faces and stuff, but it's for a good cause. So you guys, please mask up when you come out. Walk with your sanitizers and stuff so we can keep stuff germ free,
That's
but
what's
still
up.
come out and get a little fresh air because we're always in the house lock up.
Yeah,
Come
man.
out
That's
and
what's
visit
up,
us.
man. That's what's up. It's 916, man. Listen, let me tell y'all something, man. I like this here. I like the conversation tonight. It was flowing. Situationship. This is just the first segment. Okay, we got a lot more in store for y'all, man. Pump Talk Live, JMO Talk Show, man. We're gonna be doing this here probably once a month. We just throwing it out here to see
Right.
what y'all think. Let us know what y'all think about tonight's show, man. I mean, without y'all, man, this is how we gonna keep this collabo going, man. I like it. situationship with our first segment. We have a lot more stuff that we want to get into deep. But of course, we want to get the feedback from y'all and let y'all know. Let us know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Um, Elise, as always, you're natural. You look lovely. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing, man. I like your grind. I like your grind. You like your grind. Like I tell you, you motivate me to continue doing this JMO Talk Show, man. And shout out to everybody that have been supporting JMO Talk Show for 7 years. Come May 2021, gonna be 7 years doing this here, man. It's been a long journey, and we haven't even said there yet. We done already done hit the pavement. We hit the pavement running, and there's a lot more things that we want to do. But of course, we just need the good feedback, positive feedback from the listeners, and let us know. Of course, the JMO Talk Show. We're gonna be back on the Yemen Radio again on Friday nights. We just getting everything together, getting the audio, everything together, and of course, Elise. As always, you are welcome on the JMO Talk Show anytime, 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 anytime. You know what I'm saying? I like this collabo, man. This, like I said, this is natural. Yeah, natural. I like that.
And I would like to also throw in that episode 2 of Pump Talk Live will be this Sunday, Valentine's afternoon.
Uh-huh.
So I hope y'all ready because if I know how you girl, it ain't gonna be regular. The thing ain't gonna be
Ain't gonna
regular.
be regular.
Ain't gonna be
Big,
regular.
big promotion thing. Aye. I like that.
So
I
you
like
gotta
that.
make sure to tune in for Pump Talk Live. Make sure you guys follow the page because I'm no longer going live from my personal page anymore, guys. I have to stray away and go towards the Pump Talk Live page. So make sure you guys are already liking the page, because I ain't want to hear nobody say, "Oh God,
I
when the
miss it.
live coming at me, see
Yeah,
and all these
yeah.
things." No, 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 no.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of hits with that too, saying I have a GMO Talk Show page. I need to start doing my live on that page. But anyway, all of that is in the making. All of that is coming.
Right.
Yeah, it's it's a when you're gradually changing over, you just have to keep promoting, let people know that hey, you're not on your personal page and your promotional page. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing, and like I said, man, Elise, continue doing what you're doing, man. I want to say special good night to Tiffany. Tiffany, happy Valentine's Day to you. I know I'm a guy that I believe that Valentine's Day is every day. We don't
Right.
need to have one day just to have roses and balloons. But of course, she blessed me with some lovely balloons in the background. So special good night to you. Happy
Oh,
Valentine's to you, Tiffany. You want to give any loved one, any significant or any huzzy, anything you want to give a shout out to?
happy Valentine's Day in advance to my children, to Mr. Renwick Lynch, and to all the behind the scene individuals who are around the clock with me, whether by phone or text messaging every day. All the individuals that constantly show love all the time. Happy Valentine's Day to all, to all, to all. And for the situations, y'all will get Valentine's after the 14th. It's all in the
Oh,
same.
how can I forget? How can I forget? I want to give a big happy birthday, a big happy birthday to my oldest daughter, Tiara. Tiara, happy birthday to you. Love you,
Happy
man.
birthday to
Yeah,
you.
Tiara, she made 24 years today, man. Today, February
Oh,
12th. Yeah. So happy birthday to my daughter Tiara. I know she probably might tune in after, watch the show after. Love you, man. As always, man. Keep doing your thing. Keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? So it's 9:21, 9:21. Elise, thank you again, man. You know what I'm saying? Whenever, let's do this. Don't forget to check out tomorrow at the Miss Ebony Beauty Essential and Reminisce Restaurant. That's the pop-up, Valentine's pop-up shop. That's tomorrow at 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at 1910 Highway 20, Conyers, Georgia. All right, Suite 190. That's the Reminisce Restaurant. You can check out Elise Rose and Color Me Beautiful by Rena. They're going to be doing a thing. tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all come on out support. Make sure you wear your mask, practice social distancing, make sure you sanitize your hands as always. And of course, don't forget to check out Elise Rose on Pop Talk Live, Valentine's Day edition on this Sunday. So make sure y'all support the thing, man. That's at
One
one.
thirty.
All right, at 1:30, that's Valentine's Day. So you go check her out before you go out to dinner and do your whole lovey-dovey thing. Check her out, support my girl doing her thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody on Facebook Live. Donna Daniel, thank you for tuning in. Selenia, thank you for tuning in. Marcia Thomas, Stacy Rose, happy Valentine's Day to y'all. Ebony, Riley, thank you for tuning in. Stan Phillip, big up yourself. Kyra, happy Valentine's Day to you. Lisa Melendez, thank you for tuning in. Butlove, big up yourself. Classmate, thank you for tuning in. KJ, 340 man, big up yourself as always. My supporter, thank you for tuning in. Adrian Tanette, thank you for tuning in. Sharia Ray, thank you for tuning in. My classmate, Idita Selkridge, happy Valentine's Day to you. Appreciate you. Who else we got? Vanessa Thomas, happy Valentine's Day to you as well. Who else we got? Who else we got? Big up Captain Ren. Make sure I don't think he's gonna be on Soca Saturdays tomorrow. I'm not too sure. But happy anniversary to you, Captain Ren and Debbie. Appreciate y'all, man. Louise Brown, thank you for tuning in. Ifat Walker, thank you for tuning in. Dalia, Delia, Boney, thank you for tuning in and messing up her name. JO Entertainment, big up yourself. Special good night to Miss Rogers, my Idorican school teacher. I keep saying BCB, but she was my ninth grade science teacher. Yes, I'm sorry, I keep saying BCB. No, she was my ninth grade school teacher. So big up to Miss Lorna Rogers. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Kiva, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate y'all, man. All right, so that's it. It's 9:23, 9:23. I want to give a big shout out to the Fireman Dundee and the Lioness. They have a great song out that came out today. Big up to Dundee, man, doing his thing. Keep doing your thing. And the Lioness, big up yourself, man. And also, if you're alumni from Ivane Dorican High School, excuse me, Elise, excuse me, one time, one time.
Yeah, the
Oh,
cricket.
one time for the one time. Happy anniversary, 50th anniversary to Ivane Dorican. Make sure you share join the page. We have a big celebration this year. It's going on from now all the way till December. 50 years, okay?
Last
50
year was
years.
our 100th anniversary, but it's okay.
Let us be grateful once. You know what I'm saying? Let us be great. You know what I mean?
Chicken house
Anyway,
all the way, baby. Chicken house, baby.
all right. So don't forget. I want to give a big shout out to my boy Manifesting the Goals. If you want to get your maroon and gold, maroon and pink Scullies, man, big up to Malgato for blessing your boy with the Scullies, man. So big shout out to Malgato. Also, big up to Charlize. They doing their thing. The collabo Malalise. You know what I'm saying? They got the new single out. No
Yeah.
FF,
Big up
NFF,
Charlene.
NFF. So big up yourself. Yeah, man, we have a great support system, man, Elise, man, and we just gotta capitalize on it and keep it doing, keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Elise, much love to you, man, and I'll tune in on Sunday, okay?
All righty.
All right, much
You have
love.
a wonderful evening. Happy Valentine's Day in advance.
All right, same to you, same to
All
you.
righty.
All right, take care.
Take care.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, that was Elise. That was Elise Rose. She's Pump Talk Live, hostess with the mostest. That was my virtual guest co-host tonight. Great show in store for y'all. Don't forget to check out Nessa Cycles. Nessa Cycles. Let me pull up Nessa Cycles info. I want y'all to continue to support Nessa Cycles in Conyers, Georgia. All right. Don't quit. Don't stop pedaling. Don't stop. Keep it pedaling. 1227 Green Street, Southeast Conyers. For more info, 470-242-4794. 470-242-4794. Classes is on Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. We have two scheduled time, 4 a.m. and 7:30 p.m. Shout out to Jay Weaver and the family. Nessa Cycles, don't stop, don't quit, keep pedaling. All right. Also, I want to give a big shout out to my boy in St. Thomas, USVI. I want to big up Williams. Kelvin Williams of Paradise Eats, man. They are right across from Windward Passage Hotel, the little restaurant right there. Shout out to Kelvin, man. Keep doing the thing. Go out and support my boy this weekend, man. They're doing it great. They have the best soup in town, the best soup and the best drink special in town, man. So shout out to Kelvin Williams, his restaurant, Paradise Eats VI, right across from Windward Passage in St. Thomas. Make sure y'all check them out, all right? All right, it's 9:27. That's it for tonight, man. I'll talk to y'all next week. It's been great. It's been a wonderful show tonight, man. And continue to support the JMO Talk Show with yours truly, Russ Sills, right here each and every Friday night from 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to let y'all go again with the famous Fireman Dundee. Peace and hair grease. One love. Oh. I'm muted. There we go. When it's just you and I.
So talk to me.
You and I, life, lady. Girl, you always on my mind. I've got so much things to say, girl. From time I met you, got to know you. I knew you were the one for me. By far the most beautiful girl in the world. Hey girl, I really need you close to me. Cause you baby, you rock and come in. You dip on the scene. You give me what I want, and you give me what I need. It's so good. Yes, you know it's so good. Yeah. I win some of them I try to stop you and I. They can't get away. They just can't deny it's all good. And you know it's all good. Girl, you and I, we know say we don't reach already in a one big paradise. Just you and I, we are back to the hills and the valley and you right there by my side. Girl, you and I, them up that them away, them a worry cause them can't realize. I never tried, but they can't stop you and I. Lioness,
You boy, I never knew we would be together. I never thought I'd feel this way. I feel this way. You're just like the sun that dries up all the rainbow. You dry my tears away. Yeah. There's no ifs on the buts on them, baby. Everything's gonna be alright. All my friends said I'm acting crazy. I'm crazy out of my mind. Feel good at finding someone who's not gonna waste my time. And it couldn't be better. I love you forever. It's all good. Just you and I. You know, see, we don't reach already, bad vibes. We not big up dinner. We are trapped through this digital life and still we come out like winners. Hey. Them a black, them a wait, them a worry, cause them can't realize. Them a try and a try, but they can't stop you and I. Yeah, yeah. Give me the thing fire and that can hold it.
they like this, and you got the other day.
More love, more strength, more fire. Me giving on the heart. Your love feels like my need.
I like this, and you got the key to them.
Your love from season to season.